So if your mattress has been feeling a little too firm or you're waking up hot and restless, this might be one of the simplest upgrades you can make. So today I'm going to be covering the Saatva Graphite Memory Foam Mattress Topper, which is designed to improve both comfort and cooling, especially for side sleepers or anyone dealing with pressure points. Now, I'm going to break down how it works, how it feels, what kind of value you're getting for the price, and how it compares to something like the Tempur-Pedic Topper. Let's jump in.
Quick heads up, I've put affiliate links in the description for everything we're covering. If you do use them, I earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which does help support the channel.
Now, what's cool about Saatva is that they don't really follow the typical mattress in a box model. They are not putting everything into a small box for shipping. They keep everything in their full shape and size and deliver it that way. It's all part of their wellness-first approach to sleep, and it's also why they've positioned themselves more like a luxury sleep brand than a budget option. In fact, they're the official sleep provider for Team USA in the upcoming LA28 Olympic Games, which it does say a lot about where they're aiming. Everything is made in the US through a network of 18 regional factories, and once it's built, it gets shipped through one of over 150 local delivery partners. So when you order something like this topper, it's made to order and typically travels less than 100 miles to get to you. And that not only keeps the foam in better shape, it also cuts down on emissions. So the topper itself is a 3-inch layer of high-density memory foam, and it's infused with graphite to help with temperature control. If you do tend to sleep hot, this combo makes a pretty big difference. Now, the high-density foam is what gives it that long-term durability. It holds its shape better than cheaper foams and helps absorb movement. So if your partner shifts around during the night, it's a lot less likely to wake you up. Now, the graphite is where the cooling comes in. It's naturally conductive, so it draws heat away from your body and spreads it out across the surface. And that helps prevent any hot spots from forming and keeps things like feeling more stable throughout the night. It's also wrapped in a soft, breathable organic cotton cover, which adds to the comfort. And that cover is treated with a botanical antimicrobial finish to help keep things cleaner and cut down on odors. Plus, there are anchor bands at all 4 corners to keep the topper securely in place, so you're not constantly adjusting it every time you make the bed. Now, in terms of what this actually does for your sleep, there are really 2 main benefits: better pressure relief and cooler sleep. Now, starting with the pressure relief, this is where the topper really helps if your current mattress feels too firm, especially if you're a side sleeper. That 3-inch foam layer gives you just enough under heavier spots like your hips and shoulders, while still supporting everything else evenly. So instead of waking up with sore spots or having to constantly shift around, get a service that helps you stay comfortable in one position longer. And for temperature, the cooling system here works on a few different levels. The graphite pulls heat away from your body, the foam spreads it out so it doesn't build up in one area, and the cotton cover lets that heat escape. So you're not just cooling off at first, it helps maintain a more neutral, steady temperature throughout the night.
Let's talk pricing. Saatva sells this topper exclusively through their website, and pricing starts at around $225 for a twin, scaling up to $450 for the split king. The queen size lands at $305, which tends to be the sweet spot for most people.
And at that price, it is a strong value considering the materials, the cooling tech, and overall build quality you're getting. A lot of other luxury toppers with very similar features easily push into the $350 to $500 range. Now, if you'd rather not pay all at once, they also offer financing through Affirm, which lets you break it into manageable monthly payments. And what's especially convenient is that Saatva allows HSA and FSA payments as well. So if you are buying it to help with sleep-related discomfort like chronic back pain or pressure sensitivity, you can apply those pre-tax funds at checkout. There's a short health questionnaire Saatva provides to help determine whether it qualifies, and that process is usually pretty quick. Shipping is handled via FedEx Ground and usually goes out within a few business days after you order. The topper arrives compressed in a box, so once you unpack it, it'll need about 24 to 48 hours to fully expand and settle into shape. But unlike a lot of compressed foam toppers, this one uses CertiPure US certified materials, so there's hardly any chemical smell to deal with, and what little odor there is fades away quickly. And the return policy is honestly one of the most generous ones out there. Saatva gives you a full 180-night home trial, which is almost unheard of for toppers. Most brands treat them like personal use items, meaning once you open them, they're yours. But here, if it's not the right fit for you or you're just not sleeping better, you can send it back for a refund within 6 months. And that risk-free window, it really sets them apart.
If you want to check out what we're covering today, we have affiliate links in the description. Using these earns us a commission at no extra cost to you, which really helps support the channel.
Now, if you're looking at this alongside something like the Tempur-Pedic Tempur Adapt Plus Cooling Topper, there are a few key differences that stand out. First, the price. The Tempur-Pedic version is significantly more expensive, usually somewhere between $410 and $470, especially if you opt for the cooling upgrade. And while it does include cooling features, they are mostly built into the outer cover. With the Saatva Topper, the cooling mattress comes from graphite that's infused directly into the foam itself. So instead of just feeling cool to the touch, it helps regulate your body temperature more effectively throughout the night. Then there's the feel. Tempur-Pedic has that classic deep sink memory foam feel. It hugs your body and molds around you. Some people love that ultra plush experience, but for others it can feel a bit too restrictive, especially if you tend to move around at night. The Saatva Topper strikes more of a balance. It still contours to your shape, but it's a little more responsive, which makes it easier to shift positions without feeling stuck, and that can be especially helpful if you are a combination sleeper. And finally, there's the return policy. Tempur-Pedic toppers are usually final sale, so once you open it, that's it. With Saatva, you get a 180-night trial, so you got a full 6 months to decide whether it actually improves your sleep, which takes a lot of the pressure off of your decision. So overall, the Saatva Graphite Memory Foam Topper does a great job balancing comfort, support, and temperature control. If your current mattress feels a little too stiff, or if you're just tired of waking up hot at night, this can be a smart way to upgrade your sleep without having to invest in a whole new mattress. It does soften things up in all of the right places. It helps keep you cooler through the night and adds just enough responsiveness so you don't feel stuck in one place. And when you factor in the build quality, the generous return policy, and the overall value for the price, it's a pretty great option, especially for side sleepers or anyone needing a bit of extra pressure relief. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, then please like and subscribe to see more videos just like this.
And don't forget, you can find the affiliate links for what we covered right below this video, and if you do use them, we earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which helps support the channel.
Also, if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, reach out using the email in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.